You know what the Obama Foundation is? Does anybody know what the Obama Foundation is? So, I'd never heard of the Obama Foundation before. I'm just doing a real brief live just to find out what the Obama Foundation is and what you guys think of it, or how you guys found out about it. If this video this live is how you found out about the Obama Foundation, you're welcome. Um, and you're welcome, Obama. So I just realized because I put this shirt back on to do this live, and it reminded me I was going to do a live about thank you for ending the genocide in Gaza. And I'm going to do that live here in a minute. But it reminded me in the meantime, or to do a quick live before that live. So here I am announcing my upcoming live. I'll be doing a live in, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes or something. That's not this live, it's the next live. But this one's about the Obama Foundation. Because I realized I was getting these ads for the Obama Foundation. And I was like, why am I getting ads for the Obama Foundation? Like, have I been talking about Obama? Like, what's been going on? Um, like, the main time I hear Obama mentioned lately is watching Lysandra V comedies, impersonations of Caroline Levitt. And she always blames Barack Hussein Obama and Joe Biden. And so she's hilarious, and I love watching her impressions. And so she mentions Obama in some of her videos, but I don't get any other content suggested to me about Obama. There's no reason, there's just as much as I focus on political stuff, Obama doesn't seem to be that focused on political stuff. So, um, there's just no real reason for overlap between the spheres of my interest and whatever might be going on with Obama, if anything. So, I wouldn't, I'd be more surprised to see a video about something happening with Obama. I guess the last time I saw a video about something happening with Obama was because he made the news because Trump was threatening to arrest him. And it was like they were getting his response. There was like his response to Trump's threat to arrest him. And that was some months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago. So I was real curious. Like, first of all, just outright shocked. What is the Obama Foundation? When I started getting ads on my YouTube for the Obama Foundation, I was just completely shocked because I was like, well, what is the Obama Foundation? Why are we hearing it? Is it new? Why are we hearing about this right now? Why is it, you know, seemingly about supporting, young political candidates? Like, I'm not entirely sure what it's about. That's why I was going to ask you. Nobody's arrived in the live yet, but maybe somebody will tell me in the future. Oh, maybe you'll know now that you're here. Hi. Question is, what is the Obama Foundation? Do you know what the Obama Foundation is? I started getting ads for the Obama Foundation, and I realized it's probably because I put this shirt on. And YouTube probably read the logo on my shirt and was like, oh, let's give him ads for the Obama Foundation. Because I'd never gotten ads for the Obama Foundation before. I mean, I'm definitely on the left side of things and supported Obama. Got this shirt at one of his rallies, and went to a few of his rallies. And, you know, um, I was actually a delegate for Obama at the state caucus. So, like, I support Obama, but there hasn't been any relevance. Obama hasn't been irrelevant in anything except for Lysandra J. comedies, or sorry, Lysandra V. comedies posts where she mentions Obama. So it made me wonder why I was getting these Obama Foundation advertisements. And then I thought, well, it's probably because I put on this Obama shirt and YouTube saw the Obama logo and then started showing me these Obama Foundation ads. So it's just Obama saying, you can help his foundation help, I guess, like aspiring candidates or like young people getting into politics or something. Sorry, there was a strange sound here. Anyway, I thought that if people came into the live, someone might be able to tell me what the Obama Foundation is. But I realize now there's a very high demand for my YouTube lives, the way Net and YouTube has been letting people see my content lately. But figured it could happen. Um, and figured, hey, might as well lean into this whole thing about they're showing me Obama ads, or they're showing me Obama Foundation ads with Obama in them. And I did wear this shirt, which I realized, oh, that's probably why I had that. And so I was like, oh, let me put the shirt back on. Or when I put the shirt back on is when I had this insight. I was like, oh, before I do this live to thank people for stopping the genocide, I should always do that when people come in. I should say, thank you for stopping the genocide. And in the meantime, I'll muse about Obama Foundation. No, I might as well just make it the same live. I kind of want to shut this one down and go ahead and start the new one. The one that's just strictly about saying thank you for stopping the genocide. But also, I am curious. I do think it would be possible for people to answer my question and say, oh, yeah, they've heard of the Obama Foundation. First, thank you for stopping the genocide. That's going to be the live I'll be doing next after this one. But I wanted to do a really short one trying to find out, what is the Obama Foundation? Have you ever heard of it before? What do you think they do? Anyway, thank you for stopping the genocide is the live I'll be doing shortly, because I want everybody to feel like people appreciate their efforts to stop the genocide. Because everybody who did anything did more than Trump. And everybody who did anything deserves that credit for what they did at this time, when all the news stories, all the YouTube videos, everything's all about insisting on trying to, give Trump the credit. It's like, no, everybody else deserves the credit more than them. I mean, not every single other person, but everybody who did something about it deserves the credit more. So I'll be doing a live about that here in a minute. But in the meantime, it made me wonder, what is the Obama Foundation? What did they do to stop the genocide? Who do they support? Who are some of the candidates that have gotten Obama Foundation funding and support? Or what are some of the projects that the Obama Foundation has funded and support? I'm sure it's something you could look up. You could just probably look it up on the Obama Foundation. But since I just had that insight before doing this live, and I guess I feel like because I know how Net and YouTube works, and I know that they'd be like, oh, somebody's taking digs at Obama. Let's promote that to all sorts of people or whatever. And those aren't really the people I want to be promoted to. First of all, thank you for stopping the genocide in Gaza. That's the most important thing. Thank you. That's the message you need to get out there. Thank all the people who did something to stop the genocide in Gaza. Anyway, got rid of that person anyway. But, and I don't want, Trump boutonnieres opinions of what the Obama Foundation is. I just want somebody who actually knows what the Obama Foundation is to tell me what it is and what they've done. And just to highlight the fact that it's probably because I wore this shirt that I started getting Obama Foundation ads on YouTube. And that's kind of weird because I only wore this shirt in like one live. So it's just kind of weird that YouTube's like, oh, let's show him Obama Foundation ads because he wore an Obama shirt. I mean, that has to be what it is, right? Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, thank you for stopping the genocide in Gaza. That's going to be my upcoming live. I was going to do a short little live just to ask about the Obama Foundation. Has anybody heard of it? Has anybody heard of anything they've done? And does anybody else get ads for the Obama Foundation? Maybe it's coincidence and these ads just started a day or two ago, but I think it's because I wore this shirt. So, anyway, we got rid of those folks. So it's just you and me. Or it's just, me and you in the future. Me and the future people who watch this. So let me know what you would ask me at this time. Oh yeah, open for any questions. But first, thank you for stopping the genocide and war in Gaza. Because you helped. You were the one who did a lot more than Trump. And you did your part. So thank you. People have not been thanking each other and celebrating that enough. And then, when I find people who can accept that gratitude, thank you for stopping the war in Gaza. It's important that we thank each other and say, hey, it's a good thing that we stopped it, and we did more to stop it than the people who started it and benefited from it and could have stopped it earlier did. Although they deserve a little bit of credit for finally stopping it, we deserve way more credit, and we're not getting that. So we need to tell everybody thank you, and thank you to the people of Gaza. Sorry, this is going to be the next live. The people of Gaza and the martyrs who did the most, but thank you to everybody who did something to stop it, because you deserve more credit than the people who were causing it and benefiting from it and finally stopped it. themselves. But also, do you know what the Obama Foundation is? I don't know what the Obama Foundation is. I've been getting ads that give me the idea that they support certain candidates. It just made me curious, and it made me curious if the reason I'm getting those ads is because I wore this shirt in one live, like a couple nights ago, and then I've been getting this ad since then. Anyway, we'll be doing the thank you for stopping the war in Gaza. Thank you for stopping the genocide in Gaza live here in a few minutes. I'm going to shut this one down because I don't think I'm going to find anybody who can answer my question. But thank you for stopping the genocide in Gaza. And thank you for stopping the genocide in Gaza. Let's stop the genocide in Ukraine next. Let's stop all the genocides. Let's stop the one they're trying to do in Sudan. Let's stop all the genocides that all these bad guys are trying to do. And let's overthrow the bad guys that tried to do them in the first place. So, and thank you for helping stop the genocide and helping stop the next genocide. Like, you did an important thing. And we're not talking about that enough. How much, the heroes of this are the people that were the victims of it and the people who stood up for them. And so we need to thank each other and be supportive and celebratory of our role in it. So thank you for stopping the genocide. And if you know what the Obama Foundation is, that's kind of the theme of this little prologue live. I'm going to do another live in a minute where I'm focused on basically just thanking people and encouraging people to thank each other for stopping the genocide, because we're the ones who did it. Like, the real victims deserve the most thanks and praise and gratitude and sympathy and all these things, and the most focus. But we also deserve the focus of being the ones who stopped the genocide far more than the evil leaders who profited from it and started it in the first place and finally stopped it and are getting all this credit for finally stopping it. So thank you for stopping the genocide. That's important. If you know anything about the Obama Foundation, that's what the other theme of this live was, but I don't know anything about it, so I was going to see if anybody does. But thank you for stopping the genocide. It's the most important thing. I probably will shut down this prologue live unless anybody knows anything about the Obama Foundation. And see if we can get one going that's specifically about saying thank you for stopping the genocide in Gaza. So, we all played a role, and they haven't really been talking about that. We haven't been talking about the celebration of it. I mean, it's nothing to celebrate yet until people are fed and housed and lives back to normal or better. I mean, back to normal. So their lives are improved. But we can celebrate peace. We can celebrate the end of this large-scale killing. So thank you for stopping the war. Thank you for stopping the genocide. Let's stop the other wars and other genocides in the world right now too, which is another reason I want to thank you. Just to remind everybody that it was us, it was the people who did it. The leaders finally gave into it, but it was the people who did it. So let's do it again. Let's stop the other wars and genocides. And we did it much the way I expected we would do it, on our phones, peacefully. I'm in bed currently, so I call it the pillow revolution, because we can do it from bed with our heads on pillows. We can do it on our phones. So, anyway, thank you for stopping the genocide. Thank you for engaging in the live. Feel free to like or comment in the live. I'll probably shut this one down pretty soon, so we can come back and do one that's specifically about saying thank you for stopping the genocide. This one's titled something about Obama, because I am curious what the Obama Foundation is, but I don't think I'm going to get anybody who's going to tell me in live. So I just want to say thank you for stopping the genocide. Let's stop the other genocides. Let's overthrow the tyrants that caused the genocides, profited from the genocides, and finally stopped them and getting all the credit for that. Let's overthrow these tyrants, and let's stop their genocides, and let's find out what the Obama Foundation is. If you know, let me know in comments, or if you have anything you want to say in comments, go ahead and say it. And thanks for the likes and comments, but mostly thank you for stopping the genocide. Thank you for stopping the genocide. We'll come back and do a live specifically about that. It'll be interesting to compare with the numbers for this one. I really thought I was going to trick them into having something to say because of the Obama Foundation. If you know what the Obama Foundation is, let me know. But mostly, thank you for stopping the war. Thank you for stopping the genocide. You deserve a lot more credit than you've been getting. We all deserve a lot more credit than we've been getting. The people there deserve a lot more credit than they've been getting, and a lot more everything else than they've been getting. But we deserve more credit than we've been getting, and they've been trying to give all this credit to Trump, which is ridiculous. And there's a lot of reasons for that being ridiculous, but we'll get into those in the next live. Mostly, just wanted to say, does anybody know what the Obama Foundation is? And thank you for stopping the genocide. The reason I'm asking about the Obama Foundation is because I'm getting these ads for the Obama Foundation now, which I assume is because I wore this shirt. Like, I can't think of any other reason for it. But thank you for stopping the genocide. Thank you for stopping the war in Gaza. I'm going to come back live in another minute or two. I'm going to shut this one down. I think this one's been quite long enough. And we'll start again without the Obama theme mucking it up. But thank you for stopping the genocide. Thank you for stopping the war. And let's stop the other genocides too. It's up to us. So let's do it. Let's do our part, and we can overthrow the tyrants that caused it and benefited from it, and we'll keep doing it until we stop them anyway. So let's overthrow those guys too. Excuse me. And thanks for being here. Thanks for the likes and comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down and start again in a little bit. See you in a little bit.